Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Virgo reading today for October 31st to November 4th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck. I'm going to do 15 cards. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe. Costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And I want to give a shout out to all my viewers, the new viewers, the returning viewers, all my subscribers. Thank you so much. And I love all your comments. I read them all, and I love your comments. Thank you so much to everybody. All right. Cut the deck. For Virgo. What's happening with Virgo this weekend? What does Virgo need to hear this weekend? What does Virgo need to hear? All right. All right, Virgo, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card, Major Arcana. All right, Virgo, it's time to take a time out. You know, there's some things being hidden from you at this time. Things you don't know. Things that you're just not aware of at this time. You got to wait for that scarab beetle to carry the sun through the forest, and the sun will rise and illuminate everything, and you're going to see the truth, hopefully by, Saturday. All right, Virgo, you're going to know what's going on. That's always good. All right, Virgo, present situation, middle card. We have Sun and Gemini, 10 of Swords, Ruin. This 10 card indicates that some timeline in your life is coming to an end now, Virgo. Time to turn the page, time to move on. And this card is called Ruin in this deck, okay? And, that's the tamping down of creativity. And Virgos are full of creativity. Like I always tell you, you have many, many talents that you can take to the top, Virgos. All of you are so talented, okay? And, you just don't do one creative thing through your life. You got to try lots of different ones. Art, music, photography, writing, landscaping, all things that make things beautiful. Could be a whole lot of other things. Let me know in the comments, other things that you do that are creative. Okay, but you can't tamp down the creativity because it will show up as a disease in your body. If it left go for years and years and years, you've got to do your creative thing. You just have to. It's like breathing. You have to do it. So that situation in your life's coming to an end, Virgo, and you'll be able to get busy at your stuff soon. All right, Virgo, card to the left is you, yourself, Virgo, the Hermit card. You always show up in your own reading. This is isolation, contemplation, going within for the answers, right? And then get your creativity back and get some creative ideas, while your mind's quiet. You take a break, meditate, and all the answers are there. They're within you, Virgo. But you got to calm that mind down, like I always say. And then, you'll wake up a day or two later and you'll have some great idea. And that'll give you a new creative spark. Something, oh, you never thought of that. I'm going to do that. New creative thing. All right, Virgo, card to the right, another Virgo card, Queen of Discs. All right, she's about building material resources and wealth. All right, she's creative. She creates that beautiful home. All right, and she creates some business that brings in the revenue on a stable, regular basis. And she's probably got creativity going on with that, okay? She creates her whole beautiful life, beautiful home, with good food, good people, good surroundings. It's just awesome, right? And she's the queen. She's done it all on instinct and intuition. She's a down-to-earth queen. She likes to have a good time, have everybody over to her castle and have a good time. And that's you, Virgo. You do your quiet time, and then you come out and you like to be with like-minded people and have a good time and do your creativity. All right, so that's beautiful. Moving forward in the Virgo way. All right, Virgo. Steps towards the future middle card. You have Mercury in Aquarius, Six of Swords, science. Okay, balanced, you know, stable. Your mind's sharp. Okay, your mind is beautifully sharp. You know what you're doing, Virgo. Okay, and you're focused. You're a focused individual on your creativity. All right, and you're in that boat and you're going somewhere. You're not really sure where you're going, but you're moving forward. All right, you're not stagnant. Virgos are not stagnant. They're always looking for that new creative project, that new thing to do. All right, and keeping your mind busy. You don't want to get bored. All right, because your mind's too sharp, Virgo. You got things to do, and you're doing it. The card to the left is the Princess of Wands. All right, this is the energy you want to take on. Fun, carefree, light, she's curious, looking for new things. She's creating her own reality with that wand. And you want to take on some of her energy when you're moving forward. Not be so serious all the time. Have some fun. All right, Virgo, it's time to have a bit of fun. Light, carefree, cracking jokes, dancing, magnetic, drawing people to you because, they want to have fun too, right? They don't want to be around Mickey the Mope type people. Debbie Downer. No, they want to be with the fun person. All right, Virgo. Time to let your hair down, have a little bit of fun. Final card in this section is Mercury and Virgo, 10 of disc wealth. Got a lot of Virgo cards here. Okay, so this is your second 10, indicating some timelines coming to an end in your life. Could be a job, could be a love affair, could be a living situation, could be a mindset and thought patterns coming to an end as well. But this one's called wealth, and you know what I say, no more, no less. You're going to get it. We get this card every time. You're going to get just the right amount of money, Virgo. Believe it. Trust in it. It's coming. Just the right amount that you need for that little problem you got that needs the money to fix it. It's coming. It shows up every reading. Shows up every reading. Got to trust. Trust, 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 Virgo. It's coming. Trust. All right, Virgo. What's helping and hindering you? 3 cards. Middle card, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, some love. Beautiful love coming into your life. Floating in on that white horse. He's carrying that cup of love. All right, this is the Knight of Cups. This is about your emotions and giving and receiving love. The perfect kind of love that makes you happy, someone you can be happy with and laugh and, be serious and work too. And not be too rigid, going with the flow here. A lot of water, going with the flow. He's just a guy that wants to have fun, just like that Princess of Wands. He's the fun lover, right? Not out to hurt anybody. Just wants to have a good time and some beautiful love. And that's wonderful. All right, card to the left is the Prince of Wands. All right, Virgo. He's been here before. He's hot and fiery. He's coming in. He's got new innovative ideas. He's looking for his princess. He's looking for his lover. He's looking for somewhere to build his establishment. And like I said before, he's looking for you, Virgo. He's looking for you, this hot, fiery one here. Okay, he's bringing the cup of love too. All right? And he's determined, decisive. He's looking for a big win, and he won't be deterred. He won't take no for an answer. He's coming, Virgo. And this prince wants to do everything different than it's ever been done before because he's got all his own new ideas. All right? And that brings a freshness, new, exciting. All right, Virgo, be on the lookout for that Prince of Wands. The final card in this section is the Eight of Swords, interference. Okay, so there'll be some delays, setbacks, the normal things, right? But this is also about perhaps you're holding yourself back. Maybe you're taking a time out. You're still in the cocoon maybe, right? Maybe it's you just holding back for a bit until you're ready, all right? You're still in the meditation. Could be that you're holding things off till you're quite ready, Virgo, till you're ready, In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is the lady with the blindfold on, with the swords around her. It's like self-imposed holding space, you know, till she feels ready to take that blindfold off. And then she'll see everything the way it really is, in a different perspective. All right, that's what's holding you back. Could be yourself. You might have put yourself in a little time out, which is what this card here is indicating, that Hermit. And then things will move along. All right, Virgo, what's in your mind and psyche? Middle card, we have Saturn and Pisces, 8 of Cups, indolence. Okay, this is the card of walking away from things that no longer serve you. You have 2 10s in this reading. So some timelines are coming to an end. Okay, and this is indolence in this Thoth deck, right? Meaning sluggishness or laziness, like maybe you've procrastinated on some jobs or some things you got to do. You know you got to do them, and you will do them, Virgo, right? But maybe it's time to giddy up now and get it done. And this is about submitting to circumstances that are not excellent for you. They're the opposite than excellent, right? Maybe you're in a love affair that's going nowhere and it's time to get out of it, or a job that's going nowhere and it's time to get out of it, or just a plain living situation that's not right for you. It's time to do the work and get out of it, and not be just putting it off, because it's going to be a lot of work, right, and trouble. But sometimes you got to release yourself from these situations. All right, Virgo, and walk away. Middle of your mind, you know that. So if you're in a spot where you know you got to go eventually, you might as well get at it. Start getting rid of stuff, start getting organized, start getting ready for the move. All right, card to the left is the 7 of Wands, Valor. All right, you got Valor. You can stand up for yourself, and you can do it all on your own, Virgo. We get this card every time, too. So, you know, you got the Valor. You got to stand up for yourself. If you're in a love relationship that's no good, you got to get out of it. You can't just keep taking it. All right? You got the Valor. You can do it, Virgo. Same if it's a job. You'll get another job. You'll get a better job. You have to have faith and trust. And trust in yourself. You got the Valor. You can get it done, Virgo, on your own. Final card in this section, what's in your mind and psyche? We have Major Arcana. We have the High Priestess. Okay, Virgo. There you are. The High Priestess. You can see the vibrations coming off her head. She's vibing so high. This is the card of high intuition. All right? So you know, Virgo. You know what you have to walk away from. You know what's holding you back in the creative world, right? This ruin and this indolence card, okay? You know. It'll be different for everybody what situation, you know, is holding you back. But you know, you're here, Virgo. You're here. The Queen of Discs, the Hermit, and the High Intuition. This is Virgo. And you know what you got to leave. So you might as well get at it, Virgo, and trust your gut instinct at this time, because it is bang on. All right, Virgo, your karma and your destiny, Virgo. Middle card, Venus in Cancer, 2 of Cups, love. All right, Virgo, this is meeting the perfect mate, meeting the perfect partner, the love partner, right? Could be the prince, could be the knight. All right, Virgo? And whoever it is, you're going to know. You got the high intuition. So whoever it is, it'll be different for everybody, because, free will's involved, right? Everybody's different. Someone wants this guy. Someone wants this fiery guy. The Virgos, right? You get to pick your own. All right, Virgo. And you will know. You will know by your high intuition which one's right for you. So you got this beautiful love. All right, Virgo, card to the left. We have Major Arcana, the Hierophant. All right, Virgo, that's you. All right, this is about knowledge and study and discipline and getting the downloads from above, the transmissions from above. When you quiet your mind, this is Virgo, when you go into your meditation, and you're going to get these magnificent transmissions from above, okay? And they'll be guiding you and helping you in love, in work, okay? You're getting those downloads from above. You got the high intuition. You're doing it, Virgo. That's the Virgo card. And you do not want to be distracted from your work. You're a focused individual, and you have the ability to stay focused and do your work and not be distracted, and you don't want any people bothering you, pulling you out of that, right? They want to because, you know, you're doing too well, Virgo, there. But this is the Virgo world right here. Interior, going interior, knowing your high intuition is bang on, and hearing those transmissions from above. And like I said, you'll meditate, and a couple days later, you get some bingo, bango, excellent creative idea, right? Because this 10's over, that ruin's over. You'll be able to start to use your creative abilities. And this is here, you cooking it up, Virgo. You doing it all interior and quietly, but a lot of power here. A lot of power here, Virgo. This is the Virgo way. This is the Virgo way. And love, right? They're not flashy or loud. Virgo's head down, focused, doing beautiful things. That's Virgo. I love this. This is beautiful, Virgo. All right, the final card in the outcome of this reading, Virgo, is the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is about communication, speaking the right words and saying the right words and getting messages. And he comes in fast and direct, and he can answer quickly with the perfect answer. And he's going to give that ability to you, Virgo. You will have the gift of communication and speaking and saying the right things, and maybe a message is coming in. Okay, there may be an important message coming in for you, Virgo, and you'll know it. All right, so you be looking out for that message. All right, Virgo, this was an interesting reading. That's fantastic. I like to pull you one animal spirit card now for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear from the animal spirit world? What does Virgo need to hear from the animal spirit world? There we go. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay, let's read it, Virgo. We know all about that. All right. Are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or could you have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others? There will always be someone else who is more successful, happier, thinner, richer, etc. Jealousy is the false belief that you can't have what you want, or someone will take away something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making the sting hurt long after the stinger has been removed. Wasp spirit has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. Align with spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and is already doing so. For the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurt. Oh, that's so true, Virgo. Don't be playing the old record, you know, of blah, 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 blah. You just keep that sting hurting longer. Just let it go. Release it. All right, Virgo. Sometimes you get stung. You just take some Claret and you'll be all right. Okay, Virgo. I love you, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did, and I'll catch you next time.